Hey, good evening again, guys. Thanks for joining us. This is Dave with GP&D Real Estate, and we have been talking about integrity. We've been talking about getting into real estate, starting your own business. On the last video, we started talking about 10 things that I believe that you need to successfully start this business or any business for that matter. And we covered the last 3, so just let me go back and just give you the bullet point there on each one of those. First of all, do your research. That's critically important. You need to be solely responsible for your research. That's really important. Secondly, make a plan. You need to have a plan for what you're going to do, be it in real estate, be it in any business, but you must have a plan. It's just not all glitz and glimmer and everything coming together and falling together out of the sky. It does take a plan, and you have to work that plan. And thirdly, we ended by talking about finances. So you need to have your finances in order, and if I remember right, I said that it's my personal belief that if you have any significant personal debt, that you need to get that under control for a couple of reasons, but mainly for this reason that I say that. And that is the same disciplines that you're going to need to get your personal finances in order, you need to get your business finances in order. Because running a business is like your personal finances on steroids 100 times over. So there's all kinds of expenses, all kinds of things that happen, and so it's critically important that you have your finances in order in a personal way, that you have a handle on that, and so that you can take that same discipline and apply that then to your business finances. So let's move on. Step number 4 is choose a business structure. Meaning simply that you can put it in a sole proprietorship, you can put it in a partnership, you can put it in an LLC, or you can put it in a corporation. And there are plenty of online places that you could go to find out how to set each one of those up. If you're in the state of Missouri like I am, you can set any of those up pretty much on the Secretary of State, the Missouri Secretary of State's website, and you can take care of everything. You can make it as simple as you want, or you can make it as complicated as you want. It's really up to you. But again, you do need to have a business structure. And I say that primarily because when you are in, especially this business, real estate, people get sue happy. People think that because you're in real estate, you automatically have money. And so they look for different ways to sue you, or you may have a tenant sue you, or so there's endless possibilities there. But if you have your company set up in an LLC, a corporation, or a partnership, you have a layer between you and your business there, then it's a layer of protection, and that's what you need. So set up a business structure. We'll be talking more about that in detail in future videos. Secondly, number 5, secondly, there. Let's go to number 5. It's been a long day. Pick and register your business name. The last thing you want is to start doing business under a particular name that you like, and then only to find out that somebody else has taken the time to register that name. Somebody else has taken the time to make that name theirs legally, and it would therefore be illegal for you to use it. So you need, again, doing your research. You need to take the time to figure out what name you like, what business name you like, what do you want that name to be? Do you want it to represent something? So there's a lot that goes into that. Again, we'll be talking more about that. But you need to pick a name that you like, one that has a ring to it that just kind of rolls off of your tongue. So personally, we chose Grace Properties and Development, GP&D Real Estate, simply for God's grace to us and we want to extend that grace to our future clients, not only to rentals, but those that we buy properties from, because we want to try to make it a win-win situation, and we want to extend that grace that God has given to us for not only salvation, but also for the ability to be in business, the privilege of being in business. So that being said, you need to choose your name. It's really important what you name, what you call it, name your business there. Let's move on to number 6. Get licenses and permits. Not every state requires those, or every city, but again, you need to do your research. You want to make sure that you're legal. You want to make sure that what you do is above board, and that nobody can come back on you and say, okay, here's what you need and it's your responsibility, you don't have it, and therefore here's the penalty. So again, it takes time to research, to look this stuff up. There are a variety of small business licenses and permits that you need if you're going to be in real estate and remodel, rehab houses. There's going to be permits for the electrical, there's going to be plumbing permits, there's going to be other kinds of permits that you either need to be able to pull, or your general contractor, your GC, needs to be able to pull. So make sure that everything you do, from being in business to what you do in business, has the proper licenses and permits. Number 7, choose your accounting system. I can't stress that enough. I know people who are in business, not only in real estate, but in other businesses, who actually throw all of their receipts into a shoebox and hand that to their accountant at the end of the year. And for me, that does not work. I have to know where I am throughout the year. I have to know where my money's going. I have to know how I'm spending it. I have to know how much I have available to spend to buy properties. There's so much that goes into that. And I'll just say this. If you are one of those that you think you'll just give all your receipts to your accountant, just know this, that he's going to be calling you and saying, hey John Doe, I've got this receipt for last February, or you wrote this check last March for this. Do you know exactly what that's for? So I can categorize that? I will promise you, as surely as I'm sitting here making this video, that you will go, I have no clue. Ask me how I know that. Because you do so many transactions, you do so much, that it's just almost impossible to remember. So we're going to cut that off here. We've got 8, 9, and 10, so we'll do 3 more on the next video. So these are more steps that you need to have in place if you're going to run a successful business. That's our goal, is helping you start, run, and maintain a successful business. There is a lot that goes into that. So until next time, this is Dave with GP&D Real Estate saying have a good evening. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I hope it's helpful. If you want to write to us, you can write to me at dave@gpdrealestate.com, and we will be happy to respond to that. Or you can give me a call, 816-490-7065. So God bless until next time. Thank you.